I'm Tanya Maddox. I'm the CEO of Our Town Matters, and welcome to Montrose Matters Live. We are so excited. We've been waiting for weeks for this first program, and Erica has been putting up with me just a little bit this morning, but I hope you all are ready to have some fun. In the Montrose Matters studios, we have Erica Madison, the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of the San Juans. Welcome, Erica.
Good morning.
Good morning. I hear that she's going to make a couple of announcements, and we have some great news that is going to be wonderful for this community. So, Erica, are you going to give me a hint on what the big news is?
A little hint. We're super excited. We are launching our first live luxury habitat line auction.
Wait, you had me at luxury. What?
Luxury.
Luxury line?
Luxury. We have items. You know, Habitat is funded through folks who are donating their items to the Restore for resale. And then the revenue that we're able to receive from that help us do our jobs. So we're able to then put 100% of donations that are made for construction to construction. So this is absolutely critical for our business to continue. And as everybody knows in Montrose, affordable housing is one of our #1 priorities.
Most definitely.
So it's really fun to be able to link up a donation of ridiculously beautiful, high-end donations. Things like we have a, I believe it's an elk antler chandelier. I've personally never seen anything like it. We have a beautiful luxury leather, the softest leather I've ever felt. Almost brand new. I believe it's not actually been sat on.
Right.
Pottery Barn leather couch. Some beautiful hand-carved mahogany, Philippine mahogany doors. Just beautiful items that I don't think comes through the Restore all that often. And we really wanted to showcase these awesome items, but make them available to folks that might not know what's available at the Restore otherwise.
Right.
And then with COVID, it does get hard. I think a lot of us don't know the line of, do I go shopping? Do I not go shopping? So we wanted to try an online auction and see how it goes.
So that's going to be the kicker there. It is an online auction. We're going to get into a little more details, and I want to hear about more about these luxury items. But I believe our dynamic duo back there, Drew, do we have a slide that we can put up? Yeah.
The slide is up.
The slide is up, I understand. And what you should see on there is that mahogany, or that
the Philippine mahogany
the
doors.
Philippine mahogany doors, the antler ottoman. There's so many amazing things.
That's hair on hide. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
There's also a large dinner table. I believe the dinner table's on the slide as well. I think the table seats 8, comfortably seats 8.
Okay.
Hard wood. It's extremely beautiful. It's definitely a centerpiece for what I would imagine would be a large family gathering, maybe at Thanksgiving this year, when that is hopefully possible.
Are you hinting that I should have a family dinner, Erica, and keep inviting 8 people and just, randomly invite to our home? I'm happy to do that,
Can I be invited?
Yes, of course. One could definitely be invited. So, this auction, what I love about it is that basically you have taken the Habitat brand and tried to rebrand it with luxury items. Folks don't have to go into the Habitat for Humanity store on Townsend, but you should, right?
Always, always. We have a new line there too, the white label line, that is actually reflective of these items as well. So
okay.
So yes, please come to the Restore as well.
So on the this auction, the inaugural one, because this is something you will continue to do, correct?
We hope that the standards for Habitat in the region grow, and that this is so popular we're able to continue it. Offering the folks who would like to make donations like this a higher customer service end line where we're able to work with them in pickup, and then be able to put those items on auction at a regular basis.
Okay. That sounds great. So, what you told me about this auction when we were talking earlier is that this particular auction, all the proceeds are going where? Something special, huh?
So, announcement number 2 is, yes, we are planning our first annual veteran build. So it's as of 2021 that we are making the announcement we are a veteran build affiliate of Habitat for Humanity of the San Juan, or of Habitat for Humanity International. And what that means is that our board is choosing to highlight the need for veterans, the need to support veterans, specifically veteran housing. So we will be later this year making more announcements about opening up the family selection process for a veteran build, and all of the proceeds from this auction will go towards that build.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I know that the auction should be live or is live right now, and you can go to
you can go to our website later today,
today.
buildinglives.org.
Okay.
We are working to get the live auction link on the website this morning, but it is live.
Yes, and if you need the link beforehand on the slide, there is a QR code, but you can also call Habitat for Humanity of the San Juans and start buying. The auction is only going through March 26th, so this is quick, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if, Erica, what if there was something, I saw a couch. What if I just wanted to buy that couch? I didn't want to bid on it, I just wanted to buy it. Can I do that?
That's a relevant question. We actually have had some items where people have been interested in just purchasing it outright, and there is a purchase now option on the website for individuals to do that. And that's why it is time limited as well. We're hoping that these items are just so highly desired that they go quickly.
And the sooner they go, the sooner we can start working on that veteran home, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, so Erica, you've got lots and lots and lots of announcements today. And one of the things that I'm hoping I have a little bit of time for, Drew, is that we could talk about your anniversary. Is Habitat 30 years old?
30 years old.
I was 30 once.
Me too. A long, long time ago. Yeah. That's why we're going blonde. The history behind this organization and what makes me so incredibly proud to be in this leadership position in the community is how much work, how many homes have been created in the last 30 years for individuals who through conventional lending wouldn't be able to own a home. So the veteran home that we are starting this year during our 30th year would be this organization's 60th home.
Really?
60th home.
60th home in 30 years. That is unbelievable.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that I'm always in awe of is everything that Habitat does. People assume that you're just one thing. There's one label. It's a home builder or you're the restore. And can you just give all of us a recap of who Habitat is, what you stand for, and all of the ways that individuals here in Montrose can get involved?
You know, my favorite thing about who Habitat is that it's a grassroots organization and it's locally funded, which is why it's so many different things. I think there's many misnomers that we might get funding through Habitat International, for example, and at times there are small grants that can be available through the international organization, but that is not our primary source of funding. So we are the Restore. That is a primary source of funding for us. As I mentioned earlier, it pays for us to be able to do the work that we're doing.
Right.
So through donations to the Restore, that allows us to do the work, but then construction is paid for through numerous partners. And the beauty of this region is how many of those partners are directly impacting new builds. It's people like the Montrose Forest Products, which donates countless lumber for us to be able to build. And it's Builders First Source, who is a new partner this year in helping us with all of the rest of the items like cabinets and countertops and roofing materials, and to be fair, there's so many partners that we have in the community. They'd be for the next, but they're all listed at the bottom of our main page, buildinglives.org. And I think that's just critical to note that this work is so important. Home ownership is so important, especially during this year. We've seen that having a place to call home and the security that offers is not just important for families, but now it has been important for children to this other level that I don't think, expected to experience.
Right.
So now more than ever, it's really critical that the home ownership needs in the community are being met, and that people have the opportunity to accomplish home ownership, which isn't always possible when you don't have the tools and resources to learn how to manage money in the proper ways to set it aside, because a Habitat home does require a mortgage. So another thing that Habitat is a mortgaging company.
I did not realize
that does the lending for homes, or works with third-party lenders such as the USDA and Timberline Bank and Alpine Bank to orchestrate lending that helps us work with families that wouldn't be eligible for conventional lending sources. So we are a lender. For instance, we have 14 families right now who we are their mortgager. And that is how we do the 0% interest payments, which allows a family to come in at a principal-only payment. And that is made available through donations. So when we're able to raise funds for the entire mortgage of a house is when we're able to do that, which is what we're trying to accomplish with the veteran build and back to the auction.
Right.
Why that's important. But we are the lender as well. So
Erica, I guarantee that the average person did not know that, or I'm below average. Both can be true, but the point is that, again, we're learning that Habitat for Humanity of the San Juans is so much more. In the lending aspect, the reason why I like that is it keeps it local. So when you are going to the grocery store or going to church or going, out to the river to hang, you're there with community members who have helped you purchase a home, who you go, and when you pay your mortgage, it's all staying local. What a wonderful, wonderful organization.
Thank you. I think so too.
Now, it is 30 years for Habitat of the San Juans, but isn't it a 2-year anniversary for you?
First year.
First year. You've done all of this in 1 year.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong anniversary. We're at a whole lot of anniversaries.
Oh, wait,
yes.
There's another anniversary here?
Yes, so this is my I just completed my second year with Habitat for Humanity.
So all of these projects in 2 years, but okay, what's the most important anniversary to you today?
Tomorrow is my first year wedding anniversary.
Oh my goodness, and you're here talking to me instead of out at some and you're going to later.
Well, not a resort.
All right, do a shout out.
We're going out of town, yes. Thank you for tolerating me for the first year during COVID.
I think we might have a minute or two before commercial break, or we so we are going to take in like 2 seconds, but then when you come back, you have announcement number 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and this one is big. If we can top the auction and the 30-year anniversary, there's something big coming to Montrose. We'll be right back. At Our Town Matters, we understand that some people dream of success while others wake up and work hard at it. As a full-service marketing and events firm, we work exclusively with locally owned organizations, meet them where they are, and create strategies that take them where they want to be. We help organizations achieve their goals through traditional marketing and advertising, social media management, online marketing, digital marketing, and business development solutions, as well as planning and executing the most memorable live community events and conferences. Are you ready to work with specialists that thrive on helping local organizations compete effectively and develop a brand that matters? Experience the difference Our Town Matters can make today and ensure your organization's relevancy tomorrow. Now that's marketing. That means business. Oh my goodness, I'm having way too much fun this morning, and I've only had one cup of coffee. I promise you, this has been the only thing that I've had this morning to drink. But we are in the Montrose Matters studios with Erica Madison from Habitat for Humanity of the San Juans, and Erica has been just making announcements all morning long. I know online, we had a couple of questions about the online auction, and we are looking into that. It should be up and running in the next 20 or 30 minutes, but there should be a register button, so we'll get to you soon, and we're glad you guys are all logging in and trying to purchase things. But, Erica,
We have a save the date.
we have a save the date for what?
We are partnering with Sharing Ministries to host the first ever Habitat Sharing Ministries community dinner on Main Street in Montrose.
I'm sorry, Main Street?
Main Street. I want to shut Main Street down. And I think it will be an amazing time for the community to come together, which I'm craving. I just want to be shoulder to shoulder with my friends and community members and all of the business owners in the community to share a meal.
That's amazing.
So September 25th, mark your calendars, and we will put out all the announcements and the ways to register for a table and a seat, because we want everybody and their brother and their aunts and uncles from all over to come join us for a simple dinner.
That's great. So she says simple. My understanding, just on the few notes that I have, that Erica and the rest of the Habitat crew has been working with the city of Montrose, and we're literally going to shut down Main Street and have dinner tables out there.
I hope so. This is all contingent, which is why we're doing a save the date. We hope that we're able to have COVID off the map, and that we will be able to all meet down in Main Street for this dinner on September 25th in the evening. And stay tuned. As long as everything goes according to plan,
Right.
This will happen. But if not, we have contingency plans as well, and we'll roll those out at the right time.
I think we're all used to contingency plans at this point, but
Unfortunately.
how wonderful is that going to be? And my understanding is that you visited a similar event that took place where?
In Buena Vista in 2019, it was the most fun community event I've ever been to. And Buena Vista is notably much larger than I think we'll be able to accomplish the first year, but I hope to be surprised. Buena Vista has BV Strong, and that's a community dinner where over 8,000 people gather on Main Street each year. Of course, 2020 got thrown off.
Right.
But gather on Main Street each year with long tables shutting down Main Street.
Right.
Everybody coming together for what they have, which will be a little different than ours. But what theirs is a picnic.
Okay.
But it's the entire community, and my understanding is that family members really do fly in from all over the country, because this has become such a special time for this community. And I can't think of anything that the community of Montrose needs more than something that brings us together, again, for just a simple meal.
I love that idea and that thought process, Erica. Wow. Okay, if this is what 2021 is going to be like for you and Habitat and the rest of us, I can't wait for 2022. So we have just had a great time with Miss Erica Madison and Habitat for Humanity of the San Juans. We are so thrilled that you tuned into Montrose Matters Live. If you liked what you see, guess what? You can tune in every Friday at 9 a.m. and we will be interviewing different community leaders live on Montrose Matters. And we could not do this without, one, the support of the community, but I will tell you, partnerships are everything, and I have learned that in my years here. So a huge shout out to Drew Lowen Creative. Drew Lowen Creative has done all of the videography and just the live rendition, and has done a spectacular job. So Drew and Gina, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you right here, same bat place, same bat time, 9 a.m. on Friday. Have a great day.